then it opens normally a folder, TiXL, in your document folder, in your user document folder, and there you can find and when you have opened a project, you must open the project before you can start to do what I do here. You must define a project. This is normal. I forgot to tell you that. I'm so sorry. You must open the project. Yes, we can go out here. So I show you. You go to this plus selector, and then you give them a name. When you come here, you give them a name. Don't make strange things by letters. Take the easiest ways, because this is like 90-80-60 or 90-60 or something. This is what I do then here. You don't can take every sign. Just take just big and small letters, and then you don't have a problem. So you can touch create then, and then you have your project, and you can find this project in your TiXL folder by this name, and you open this TiXL folder and you put the free assets folder, what you downloaded, to the best way. You put that folder inside of the resource folder there. You can find a folder there with the name resource in your project, in your project folder. Okay, I go back to my project, and so we was stand here to the late by the material, and you I hope so you find the right picture to put it into the space color map, and then the next step is you go and open the transform node. It's very easy. You can do that in two ways, just or more than two ways. You can open just a line, and normally it's very in the near. You can see here the transform, so we don't need it. Or you can press the top button and you can transform. So, and you got it, this transform, and you can put the line inside, and you have then put this together. So I do this before, like every time, and show what we have here. And now you must look to these parameters, and you must copy. You must do this you must generate everything of that by yourself, so you came to the same results like me. Otherwise it looks different. Look at that, and here in translation, the first is that, the second is that. This is the X, H, and the Z axis. For translation, for rotation, you have the same. The scale is all in default. You don't must to do anything. And the uniform scale, the scale for everything together is by 0.756. So and here I also do nothing. This is also in the default. So you must put that everything like me I was doing, and then the next step is to get to do an orbital camera. And also here you must copy. I believe I just removed that. I changed that here to down to 22, and maybe a little bit the fourth I see a little bit. I do that a bit, and maybe also here the distance target, but the rest is the same like it came up in the standard, I believe so. 30 and 50. Yes, it's also because if you toggle here in the front, they always like to switch to the default. And I putting something here. I change something here, and then you see when I have changed something here, then it came a sign like this back thing, and when I toggle to that, the value is in degree in default now when I toggled here. So everything what you do, you can very fast go to the default here by in the front to toggle that. So, but you also must copy by hand this everything. I believe this is all down here. I don't do anything. We can see also when it's highlighted that it is changed from the default when it's like that coloring, then it's normal. So the next one is I take a render target because now we want to go to the spout out, and we are in the end. What I have maybe forgot to show you is something here. Of course, that here normally is opened to that, and so you don't have a transparency in the back. So okay, you have a transparency. I don't know where but the best is always to go by the transparency in the immersive color here back, and somewhere must be also in the render target. Yes, okay, here. Okay, here you can see now we have a black background, and you must put this in the render target to transparent, that you have the choice to cut it from first time with a mask in with a transparent layer mask in Arena later. You can also let it in black and can use there the masking filter, but this is not the best selection because everything what is black or very dark inside of the texture here, it's also after transparent, and you have a bit of problem. And also maybe it gives more moires like that points here. Okay, but it's also important for this spout things. You can show my spout and main tutorial for my presentation in my Resolume Arena post. There you can find a very different and deep tutorial about how you have to handle these spout things, because it's not so easy if you want to have more than one spout out together in TiXL. Then you need that element hang on in the end on the spout layer 2D, and you need this group element what we can find here up then, but you can see there is a lot of spouts what is hanging, what I put it in this group. And in the end you need also an output render target, and what is important is to select this output render target in the end, and to select the format what you want to have the same in Arena.